Hi everybody, it's Kayla, and welcome back to Speed Build Sunday. So today I am attempting something actually very exciting. I am rebuilding the Goth family's house. As in, I reimagined what I think the Goth house should look like, and personally I think it's a lot better. I mean, a little biased, obviously, because I built it. But like, I've been trying to do this for so long. I'm not kidding. I originally attempted to build this like probably 2 months ago, and I built it all the way. I did the whole exterior, and then I was like, no, it's bad, and I scrapped it and deleted the footage, but I still have the build, like the shell of the build, so I could put it on the gallery for you guys. Obviously, you can't even see it, but like today on stream, my audience was like, hey, you should put it up, and I was like, ooh, it's ugly, I don't know. But I tried to do this kind of spooky looking Victorian house, and I just didn't like it, and so I didn't finish it. But then tonight, when I was streaming, I was like, okay, I want to do a speed build for my YouTube channel this week. I know I need to do something really interesting, maybe rebuild some sort of towny house, and I was like, obviously the Goths are the best first option, because they're the most iconic, and their house is the most bad. It's the worst one by far. The Goth house originally, so ugly, and also, in my experience trying to renovate it for my YouTube channel, because I've done a lot of fixer-uppers and stuff, in my experience, it's not fixable. As far as renovation goes, like, you just can't. There's nothing you can do. It's a lost cause. The Goth house is a lost cause. So I rebuilt it. It's similar. It's the same kind of color scheme. It's just a lot better. I also used the base game City Living windows, but only windows, and vampires. That's right. Sorry, I was like, which one did I use? No, vampires, obviously, because it's very spooky in here. You'll see. It's very, like, red and black and dark and spooky, and there's, like, an organ and things. Like, not organs as in, like, dead people, but, like, an organ, the musical instrument. It's very much what I would consider to be Bella Goth style, but like better, I think. I imagine that she loves this, and I'm really excited for her. I love this house. I am so proud of this one. I know it's very expensive. It took me like 3 hours to build. It was a whole thing. I also streamed it first, and not to plug my stream too much or anything, but I do stream every single day on Twitch, and as of recently, I've been doing a lot of builds on Twitch, and I've been recording them, so a lot of things you're seeing on my channel, I did stream first. I know that I feel kind of bad recycling content like that, but it's just so much more fun to build with like people helping me, and also like it's easier for me to record a lot of builds if I'm streaming them, because then I can kind of be killing two birds with one stone. And so I streamed this first, and so if you were there on twitch.tv/lilsimsie, you could have helped me build this. You could have had your input in the build, you know what I mean? But yeah, so I stream daily, a lot of times build content, and shout out to my Twitch audience who watches me build these things twice, because they saw me build it in real life, in real time, and now are also watching me build it back, because you guys, you're some real ones, let me tell you. I feel kind of bad about that, but also not really, because like, it's one thing to watch a build live, because the chances of them watching the whole stream are probably pretty slim, because like, who's there for 3 hours? Some people are, but like most people can't stay for the whole 3 hours, or they leave and come back or something, so they miss things. And then when you watch it sped up over 20 minutes instead of 3 hours, like it's a big difference. I also cut a lot of things out. I know that I cut out the landscaping in this version, and I'm pretty sure I cut out the floor plan, because I was trying to make it a little bit shorter, because I didn't want it to be like a 30-minute long speed build, because I can't sit here and talk for 30 minutes about nothing, okay? I mean, I could talk for a long time about nothing, but 30 minutes, you know, like, I'm getting old, you guys. I don't know if I can keep doing that. I used to be able to, but like these days, you know, I don't think I can. I also made the executive decision, to not put a gate in the front of the house. The original Goth house has that really crazy looking gate in the beginning. It's like this big wall in front of their house, and I wanted to do that to kind of keep the integrity of the original home, but also I thought it looked kind of dumb, so I didn't do it. Yeah, I probably should have, but also it's not necessary, and their backyard's a lot bigger now. It's kind of a smaller house overall, just because there's like less space in the bedrooms and things, but I think downsizing can be a good thing sometimes. And that's enough talking about the build, alright? I keep doing this. I've got stories for you. Okay, I had to just get up to let my cat into my office. Sorry about that. But my first story is actually about the cat. So I made my cat an Instagram, like, back in December. It's called Snapcatsy, like lilsimsie, but like Snapcat is her name, and so the Instagram is Snapcatsy. And I've been posting on it a lot recently. I've posted like 6 times on it in the past, like, probably week. I'm not sure. And listen, this is big for me, okay? Because as many of you probably know, I am not the most active on Instagram. I think it's because Instagram makes me very anxious. Like, that's the tea. It's that I just don't, well, also I don't get out enough to take pictures. But like, Instagram makes me nervous. Most of my social media platforms rely more on like me being funny. Like my Twitter is like my jokes, and like my Twitch is my gameplay, and my YouTube's my gameplay, and my face is there sometimes, but it's not like you're subscribing because you think I'm cute. But like Instagram is like, you gotta be pretty for that, and like some of us can't relate, you know? And so it makes me very nervous, so I don't really post on Instagram. And I did post yesterday. Well, I posted today on my Instagram. I've posted like 3 times this week on Instagram. Well, maybe like the last 2 weeks. I'm not sure. It's all a blur, to be honest. But like at lilsimsie, follow me on Instagram, please. Feed my ego. Yeah, my cat has an Instagram now, and I wanted to plug it on YouTube because, like, why not? Like, she deserves more followers, okay, obviously. And so, she's really cute. I love my cat a lot. If you guys missed it, when I moved out, I brought my family cat. Like, I've had her for, like, 12 years. I brought her with me because she lived I've talked about it a lot on my YouTube channel, so I'm sorry for bringing it up again. But, like, she lived in this house full of dogs, and she kind of hated the dogs, and she kind of didn't like it there. She was outside all the time because she wanted to get away from them. And so we brought her here, and she moved with me into my house now, and it's a lot better for her, I think. She's acting like a kitten again. She was playing yesterday. She like took one of my little Zoom thingies off my office shelves, and she was playing with it like a cat toy. She acts like a dog sometimes, but like it's been a really good thing for her, I think, because she's kind of broken out of her shell again. It's really sweet. I love my cat. I'm gonna cry. But anyway, like she lives here now, and now she's got an Instagram again. I posted the first picture like back in December, and then ended up deleting it because I wanted it to be beautiful. Like it was like a lame picture, but I want like a really high quality cat Instagram. Like I want to be a try-hard cat Instagrammer. Does that make sense? That's my goal in life, at least, is to be a try-hard cat Instagram. Like I want some portrait mode, gorgeous photos of my cat on Instagram. Because if I can't have my own Instagram, at least she can have one, you know? And so it looks good, so far at least. But follow me on Instagram, and my cat, I guess. Follow both of us. Links in the description box down below. Check it out. I don't know when I'm posting this video because I said Speed Build Sunday, but I imagine I might post it tomorrow on Saturday. I'm recording this on Friday because I'm streaming for 12 hours on Saturday because I'm celebrating some milestones on Twitch. So I'm going to explain to you how Twitch works. I feel like I talk about it all the time. I might as well explain it because a lot of you guys are YouTube. You don't understand how it works and stuff. But on Twitch, subscribers are not the way they are on YouTube. Like, YouTube subscribers are like followers, right? And you have Twitch followers that are the equivalent of YouTube subs, but on Twitch you can subscribe, as in like subscribing to a magazine where you pay for a subscription to the magazine. And so on Twitch, when you have sub points and subscribers, they're people that are paying to support you in your stream. And so people that subscribe get like a fancy sub badge next to their name in chat, they get my emotes, they get access to my sub-only Discord and stuff like that. They don't get slow mode in my streams, they don't get ads on my stream, they get a lot of perks and things like that. And as you get more Twitch subscribers, you unlock new emotes. And so emotes are like little emoji boys that you can put in chats anywhere on Twitch. They're really fun. I'm like doing a little spiel about this. I'm sorry. But anyway, I recently hit 3,000 sub points on Twitch, which is kind of a big deal. Like, not to weird flex on you or anything, but like, I'm kind of a big deal. So I promised last month, I was at like 1,800 sub points, okay, which is obviously a very big difference. And I promised them kind of as a joke that I would dye my hair pink when I got to 3K, because I was like, yeah, 3,000 sub points, sure, that's impossible, because it is impossible, considering my audience size, like that's just not gonna happen. And so I was like, yeah, 3K sub points, I'll get pink hair, sure. And then, over the course of the last month, they got me to 3,200. And so every 200 sub points, I unlocked a new emote slot. And so we have this month unlocked like 5 new emote slots, which is ridiculous. That's insane. I haven't had that kind of like emote unlocking on Twitch in months. Like it's been crazy. And so I promised that I would do a 12-hour stream. See, I made these promises back when I thought they were impossible. I was like, yeah, I'll do 12 hours per emote, because like I thought I would get like 1 new emote and it would be fine, because 200 sub points is a lot, right? And then I went up like 1,000 sub points in a month, and now I'm doing 5 12-hour streams. But I'm traveling a lot this month, and so I have to kind of spread them out over the next month or so. And so I'm doing one tomorrow, and then hopefully some when I get back in November. I'm just a little bit stressed about it, I'm not gonna lie, because that's a lot of time. And I'm a college student who uploads daily on YouTube and streams daily on Twitch. Obviously the Twitch thing is part of it, but like 12 hours is a big commitment time-wise. So I usually stream for like 3 hours a day, 3.5. And so when you put it up to 12, it's like, okay, and I have to pre-record for it too, because I want to pre-record for like Saturday and Sunday if I'm streaming on Saturday, because I usually feel so dead inside on Sunday that I can't make a video. And so I have to do like 2 videos in advance, and I have to do my homework for the weekend in advance, and it's like a whole thing. It's a big ordeal. I'm doing that right now. I'm going to finish this video, and then I'm going to go finish a discussion post for my Age of Atlantic Revolutions class, which is really exciting news. I did my Spanish homework already, so I'm ahead of the game. I have an essay to write too, but like I can do that on Sunday. It'll be fine. We're fine. You know, it's one of those things, right? Where everything's just fine. That's kind of how I feel right now. Like how I'm talking about homework as if you care. You're like, wow, Kayla, your Age of Atlantic Revolutions class? That sounds fascinating. Tell me more, please. And I know you don't care. I'm sorry. It's on my mind. Okay, like this morning, I woke up, I made a video, and then I cleaned my house a little bit. My cat keeps coming in and out of my office. Snapcat, I'm trying to record. Oh my god. I'm back. I had to go feed her. I've had to keep stopping and starting recording like this in so long. This used to happen back when I lived at home and my dogs were like coming in and out of my room, but I haven't had to do this whole starting, stopping thing in a long time. It's dinner time. My cat's hungry. She's like, you're off stream. Let's go. Where's my snacks? Like, we have a deal. So I had to feed her. Sorry about that. Speaking of cats, follow her on Instagram. Anyway, so I cleaned my house, did a video, did some Spanish homework, took an exam for my Women of American History class, and then I started a discussion post, didn't finish it, have to finish it tonight. And so just listen, the grind, it never stops, you know? Today's just, it's one of those, I mean, let's be honest, every day is one of those days in my life right now. I don't really have any free time. And I mean that in a nice way, because, like, I love what I'm doing. It's just, like, although I did watch Princess Diaries last night, so I guess I had a little bit of free time. My friend and I watched Princess Diaries. I want to watch the second one now, but everyone's always busy. They don't want to watch things with me. Anyway, love Princess Diaries, though. I haven't seen that movie in so long. Like, first of all, let me tell you guys one thing. Anne Hathaway, a legend, okay? Princess Diaries, one of the best movies of all time. Like, I'm not kidding. I mean that. Like, it's a good film. Also, Ella Enchanted. Love that movie. Like, am I wrong? I know it's objectively kind of a bad movie. Like, have you seen it in a long time? If you haven't seen Ella Enchanted in a while, maybe don't watch it back, because if it's like a childhood memory thing and you're like, wow, great movie, don't watch it again because it'll ruin things for you. If you haven't seen Ella Enchanted, it's on US Netflix. You should watch it. Maybe it's important for you. I think it'll be good for you. It's definitely an experience. It was one of my favorite movies as a child, and I watched it again recently, and it deeply upset me. It was really sad to, like, it's like a fall from grace, kind of, you know, because you had this vision in your head of this fantastic movie, and then you watch it again, and you're like, oh, yikes. But, you know, it's fine. We still love her. It's still a good film. It still holds strong. It's something else, you know? And I watched the B movie recently too. See, my friends and I watch movies sometimes. I watched the B movie recently, like this week. That was also a mistake. Like, that was just, what's up with that? You know, like, see, I thought that it would be, like, funny and, like, kind of a good meme to be like, haha, the B movie, let's watch it, you know? And then it would be, like, an enjoyable funny and, like, because some things are good that they're so bad that they're good is my point, right? Like, sometimes it's just fun to watch. Like, Twilight, awful. Fun to watch, though, you know, because you can make fun of it with your friends, and I was hoping that the B movie would be like that. I haven't seen it in a long time, and it was worse than I was expecting, and I was just kind of sad about it. Like, can we talk about the fact that a bee dates a human? Like, a human dates a bee. Like, that's a thing that happened in a film. That's a real thing that happened. No spoilers, but, like, oh my god. You know, like, this man his wife leaves him for a bee. Like, that's a thing that happened in a film that came out. Like, what? And so anyway, it's kind of funny, but also a little bit like, what's going on, you know? Anyway, B movie, you should watch that too. Remember when that was like a big meme? Like, people were making those B movie videos and edits and stuff? That was like my senior year of high school. That was like 2 years ago now. Ugh. Time flies when you're having fun, you know? The internet moves so fast with these things. But the B movie was just a big deal for a second, and now it's just not, which is unfortunate for them, I guess. Also, this house, can I point out, this is a great place. If you have a kleptomaniac sim, this is the place to be. There's like 3 of the most expensive painting in the game. There's that knight statue. There's expensive pianos. Like, this is the place to come if you're trying to steal things from Sims. Like, this is where you want to be. I mean that. Like, this is the place, okay? There's so much to steal. There's so much opportunity for theft. Also, I put a portrait of Bella and Mortimer Goth. I went into another save, took a photo of Bella and Mortimer, and then put it in their living room area, because I figured, like, they're the kind of couple to have this beautiful photograph of them on the wall. You know, like, and they look really happy and, like, kind of joking around in it. It's a sweet photo, and so I put it on the wall. The house did count as CC with it in there, though, so on the gallery, there's no Bella Mortimer picture, but if you download my new save file, which isn't out yet, but it will be out in, like, the next year, probably, the save file will have that version of them in it. The save file will have Bella and Mortimer hanging out. But yeah, the gallery version didn't have it, because for some reason the game, it registers any like paintings your Sims make or photos of your Sims, it counts as CC on the gallery. It's very rude. I don't understand why. I mean, I guess I can understand some reasons why, because like you could feasibly take a photo of another of a CC object and then have like a base game painting. It's hard to explain the like logistics behind that, but basically it's annoying that it counts as CC, because it's not custom content, EA. It's not custom content. It's a photo of Bella and Mortimer Goth. Like, quite the opposite of custom content, actually. Anyway, I'm upset. Speaking of custom content, though, The Sims is actually upgrading the version of Python they use, which is like a coding situation. And so any script mods you have are going to break in the next month or so. You might have heard this already, and you're probably like, oh no, my CC. But like, that doesn't mean that your mods will be broken, that like your custom content will be fine. So any like CC hairs or eyelashes or shoes or whatever you have like cast CC wise or even like build CC, that should be fine. It's just script mods that are going to break. So like MC Command Center or UI Cheats extension, the things that I use in my game a lot, those things will break with this Python update. But I think longevity-wise, it's good for The Sims. It's just like an issue right now for modders to like have to upgrade all these things and stuff like that. It's just not ideal. But they're doing that, so stay tuned. Like next month with the patch, your mods are all gonna break. It's gonna be very unfortunate. But you know, I've seen a lot of people being like, my CC is gonna break. Oh no, but it's not your CC that's gonna break. You're fine. Your CC's fine. I promise. Well, it should be, but with any patch, there's always a risk of CC breaking, but your CC's not gonna break because of the Python thing. That's my point. Anyway, I'm getting ranty about these things. I don't mean to. I'm just talking. I mean, that's kind of the goal here, isn't it? But here we go again. I'm also thinking more about the things I have to do tonight, and I'm getting really stressed. Like, the idea of having to do all that stuff today is a little bit overwhelming in the nicest way possible. I just, you know, I keep complaining about being stressed in my videos. I don't mean to. It's just, I'm doing a lot right now. I'm working a lot of hours every week, and I'm trying to do school on top of it, and like, I'm just, oh my god. Also, I'm pre-recording for TwitchCon right now, and some other things this month that I'm doing, and so I'm just feeling very busy, and maybe in a bad way, but it'll be good, and it's all gonna be worth it, and I've got a lot of fun things to share with you guys soon, so that'll be exciting, and I'm gonna have pink hair this week, so that'll be exciting. I'm a little bit nervous about that too, not gonna lie, because like, I think I looked dumb with purple hair, but like, listen, a promise is a promise, and I said I would get pink hair, so we can't go back on that. And I think I'm gonna do some sort of like peachy color, because I want it to fade pretty quickly, so I'm gonna do that. Pink usually fades pretty nicely and also pretty quickly, so that's good. My purple, however, last time, it was, if you guys missed it, I had purple hair for a second, like back in March, and it was purple, but like the bottom was kind of an indigo color. It kind of had this like crazy effect. Steph did it. It was great. You guys know Steph Sims? Shout out Steph Sims one time. Steph Salon, you know what I mean? But the blue at the bottom of my hair faded to green, because that's how hair dye works. Blues fade to greens. Blues and greens are like impossible to get out of your hair, by the way. Here's my opinion. Don't risk it, because I did not want green hair, and I had green hair for like a long time. I dyed my hair brown on top of the green like 4 times. And now it's grown out, I think, to a point where it's not there anymore. But like, I had green hair for a while. It was not fun. But anyway, we love The Sims, you know? My pink shouldn't do that, because pink's not going to fade to green, obviously. So that's exciting. But I'm going to have to bleach my hair and stuff. I don't think I'm going to dye my whole head. It won't be a bright pink either, because I don't really want to turn into a strawberry. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Strawberries aren't quite... I'm talking like bubblegum pink. If you remember that picture of me at the Rick Astley concert that I made as my Twitter profile picture for a second, the one of me and Rick Astley, it's hard to explain. The lighting was very pink in that. I might put it in my screenshots at the end of the video so you can kind of get some context, but like, I'm not going that color pink. I think when you think pink hair, you think that color. That's not what we want. That was like my old hair color when I had purple hair. We don't want that. We want like a soft peachy color. Potentially a pastel. I know it's hard to get to that, and I'm aware of this. It's just, I'm a little bit nervous about going full on. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a weak person. Hair dye scares me. I'm very self-conscious. I look kind of like a mouse most of the time. So like, am I ready for pink hair? No. Am I gonna have pink hair? Yes. So stay tuned. I'm not gonna do a video on it either, I don't think, because I'm gonna go to a salon to get it done. And so I'm probably not gonna film there, because I'm too anxious to do that. Like, I'm not gonna roll up to the salon and be like, hello, be in my vlog, because I don't really want to have to talk to that person while they're dyeing my hair that much, because like I'm scared of human interaction, and like the thought of having to talk to them and film them is just a nightmare in my mind. It was fine when like Steph and Hattie were dyeing my hair, but if I'm gonna try and get a salon person to dye my hair, a stylist, a hairstylist, oh no, no, you know what I mean? Like I don't really want her to have to deal with that, so not gonna do that, but keep you posted. Instagram pictures incoming at lilsimsie. There, it comes full circle, you see. This is Cassandra Goth's room, by the way. I did the kids' rooms. In the original Goth house, Alexander Goth, I don't know where the pancakes thing come from, I don't know. But Alexander Goth had his own bedroom in like this loft sort of area upstairs in like the tower of the Goth house. Not anymore. He now has a bedroom in the second floor, like a normal person. He's not like shoved in the attic like before. And so his room's up here, and so is Cassandra's. It's a similar kind of pink color scheme that she's got going on, but not quite as exciting, unfortunately, because it's a significantly smaller room. I think her room in the other house was like 2.5 times this size. So it's much smaller, but like it's much more modest now. Like this family was a little bit obnoxious. They still are, but at least their house is a more normal sized house. You know, like it's still a mansion to an extent, but it's a more normal and calm sized mansion. And also, we made some jokes on stream about how basically they spent all their money trying to be vampires, so they had to downsize their house because they ran out of money. And I was like, that's kind of funny. We can go with that. That's the storyline. The Goth family, broke now, and not vampires. Very unfortunate. But they'll get over it probably. Although I don't think Bella Goth could ever be broke. Like, I love her. I think Bella Goth is my favorite person in the entire world. I feel like Bella Goth is a very common favorite townie also, but like Bella Goth, a legend, an icon, we stan, you know, one of those things. I like her a lot, and I like her new house. I think it's very much her. She was like, okay, listen, Mortimer, I'm designing this. You don't get a say. This is what I want. And she made the whole place. And then her poor kids, like, barely got to design their own rooms. Although I don't think Bella Goth would allow any blue or pink in her home, so maybe they did get to design their own rooms. Because I don't think Bella would be like, yeah, Alexander, you can have a chess table and blue rugs in your bedroom, because I think she's very controlling, and that she only wants red anywhere, everywhere. Red and black is her color scheme, and that's it. Exclusively red and black, always. But you guys, on that note, we're getting very, very close to the end of the video. I'm going to go ahead and cut off pretty soon, although I have a bit to go, actually. I shouldn't go too fast, because I don't want to, like, ruin my video or anything, so I'm just kind of killing time right now to get to the end, because I don't want to speed it up too much more anyway, because it's like pretty fast already. I'm just killing time. Anyway, make sure to go ahead and leave a like and comment and subscribe and do all those fun YouTube things. And in case you guys didn't know, I post videos every single day, and so I will see you all tomorrow. Also, follow me on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/lilsimsie. You could have seen this first. I'm still killing time. Oh my god, this is not fun. Why did I do this to myself? Okay, love you, bye! Wow, yikes, that was so awkward towards the end there. My bad. I used to be good at this. What happened to me?